Good evening. It's time to collect. The State Educational Retirement Board disclosed today that it mistakenly overpaid nearly $1.7 million in interest to retirees.
The nearly 700 people affected will be notified within the next few weeks and told to pay up. News 13's Amanda Goodman is here with more.
Well, the decision for action comes nearly 9 months after the checks were mailed out. Now the question is, will people pay up?
We first want to apologize for the unintentional error, and we are making every effort to correct this as soon as possible.
That error was a big one. Last July and August, the New Mexico Educational Retirement Board says a software glitch caused an overpayment of interest to 693 retirees. The checks ranged from a few cents to $300,000. The total, nearly $1.7 million.
There is always the possibility of human error. And when people make a mistake, we have to admit that the mistake has been made, and then we have to recoup the funds.
During a special meeting today, the board decided staff would either call or mail a letter to each of the overpaid beneficiaries in an attempt to get the money back. State Education Secretary-designate Hannah Scandera, who's also a member of the ERB, says it took way too long to do an audit after the glitch was discovered. That delayed the board's ability to try and recoup the money.
I think it's unacceptable, and I think we addressed that today and said let's set the clock and say what is our sense of urgency. Let's have a plan. Let's get it out there, and let's be transparent and accountable with ourselves and with the people we serve.
Even so, board members admit trying to get the money back will not be easy.
Some people will be very upset. Other folks will say, we want to work with you.
And the board says it's ready to work with them with payment plans if necessary. Also today, the board discussed taking a look at ERB staff to find out how this happened to begin with.
There'll be a review of the policies going forward and how did this happen. Let's not make sure it never happens again.
The ERB says more than $1.3 million of those interest overpayments were rolled over into other retirement accounts, which could make them more challenging to get back. Back to you.
Okay, Amanda, on top of overpayments, there were underpayments too. Altogether, 15 retirees were shorted more than $1,400.
New Mexico